Look at this man. For 20 years, Jamie Dimon hasn't just run a bank. He has run a shadow government. While the rest of Wall Street was panicking, while Goldman Sachs was failing at retail, and while the regional banks were collapsing, one man was quietly building an empire that is now too big to fail, too big to regulate, and too big to ignore. As we stand here in 2026, JPMorgan Chase has officially moved beyond banking. They have become the operating system of the global economy. With over $4 trillion in assets and a technology budget that rivals Silicon Valley's giants, they are no longer just moving money. They are owning the data of the world. This is the story of the $4 trillion weapon. This is how JP Morgan won the war for 2026. You see, JP Morgan's secret in 2026 isn't just about their balance sheet. It's about their neural grid. Today, I'm going to reveal the truth behind Project Quantum, the secret AI initiative that allowed Dimon to predict the 2025 market crash weeks before it happened, and why the fortress balance sheet has become a fortress that keeps the rest of the world out. This isn't just a finance video, it's a masterclass in total market domination. If you think you're a customer of JP Morgan, you're wrong. You're a data point in their global simulation. To understand the power of 2026, we have to look at the tech pivot. Years ago, Jamie Dimon famously said that JP Morgan was a technology company that happened to have a banking license. People laughed. They aren't laughing now. In 2026, JP Morgan spends more on R&D than most countries. They have built their own private cloud, their own blockchain payment system, and an AI infrastructure that makes their competitors look like they are using abacuses. While other banks are struggling to integrate legacy systems, JP Morgan is deploying autonomous agents that manage risk, trade assets, and approve loans in nanoseconds. They have automated the brain of Wall Street, and they own the code. But let's talk about the acquisition machine. In 2026, JP Morgan is the buyer of last resort. Every time a competitor stumbles, Dimon is there to pick up the pieces for pennies on the dollar. They have swallowed regional banks, fintech startups, and even travel agencies. They are building a lifestyle ecosystem where you never have to leave the JP Morgan app. You book your flights, you buy your house, you manage your business, and you pay your taxes, all through one portal. They have created the ultimate golden cage. It's the most efficient monopoly in history because it's a monopoly built on convenience and trust. In a world of chaos, people chose the fortress, and now the fortress owns the people. Inside the headquarters at 270 Park Avenue, the vibe is absolute confidence. Jamie Dimon has outlasted every other CEO of his generation. In 2026, he is the undisputed elder statesman of global finance. But this power comes with a dark side. The fortress has become so large that it is now a systemic risk to the entire planet. If JP Morgan makes a mistake, the global economy stops. They have become this single point of failure for Western capitalism. Regulators try to break them up, but how do you dismantle something that provides the basic infrastructure for modern life? They are integrated into the very fabric of the world, and in 2026, the world is finding out that you can't fire your own heart. Let's talk about the digital dollar war. In 2026, as central banks struggle to launch their own digital currencies, JP Morgan's JP Morgan coin has already become the default medium for international trade. They have bypassed the slow, expensive SWIFT system to create a real-time, 24/7 global liquidity pool. This gives them a level of control over international relations that was previously reserved for the U.S. Treasury. They can effectively unplug companies or even small nations from the global market with a single line of code. It's a level of private power that would make the robber barons of the 19th century blush. Look at the AI elite. In 2026, JP Morgan has effectively split the financial world into two tiers: those who have access to their quantum insights and those who don't. Their top-tier clients receive investment advice that is generated by machines that have analyzed every transaction, every social media post, and every satellite image in real time. It's no longer investing, it's harvesting. The market is no longer a place of discovery, it's a place of execution. And the executioner is wearing a blue and white tie. They have commoditized the future, and they are selling it back to us at a premium. So what is the end game for Jamie Dimon? In the business world of late 2026, rumors are circulating about his final act. a move into politics, or a total merger between the bank and the tech world. But the truth is simpler. He has already won. He has built a self-sustaining machine that doesn't need him anymore. JPMorgan is the first truly post-human bank, a giant that feeds on data, lives on the cloud, and grows through every crisis. They are the survivors of the old world and the architects of the new one. The lesson for every entrepreneur and investor is that scale and tech are the only moats that matter in 2026. You can't just be better than your competition. You have to be the environment they live in. JPMorgan didn't just build a better bank. They built the world's most powerful weapon, and they aren't afraid to use it. Will the fortress ever fall? Or is JPMorgan destined to become the first $10 trillion company? The world of 2026 is a place of massive winners and invisible losers. And right now, the biggest winner is sitting in an office in Midtown Manhattan, watching the world move on his screen. One thing is certain: the bank you knew, the place where you kept your savings, is dead. What's left is an empire. The era of traditional banking is facing its final sunset. The era of the financial super app has arrived. What do you think? Is JPMorgan too powerful to exist? Or is Jamie Dimon the hero the economy needs? Let me know in the comments below. We're watching the giants so you can see the moves before they happen. Hit that subscribe button and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.